Hello there, David Thompson here from theworldofTech.net, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at an operating system which many people overlook or don't even consider. So, if we begin, people say when I'm switching I'm going over to Mac from PC, but people never go I'm going over to Ubuntu or a Linux distro. Many people overlook this distro, and many people overlook Linux itself. People seem, oh, well, that's complicated, it's not compatible, and it's really not what I need it to do. Well, I think you're wrong, and I'm just going to show you some of the very basic features and overall layout of Ubuntu, or Ubuntu. However you want to pronounce it, that is up to you. So Ubuntu is a distro made by Linux, and it's one of the many. There's many out there, but I consider this to be the most easiest introductory level distro to Linux. So you can head over to ubuntu.com to grab yours now. It's completely free, which is a great thing about this operating system. Unlike Mac, unlike Windows, you've got to pay large amounts for an operating system on that platform. Well, here you can just go onto their website, click Get Ubuntu, and you can download and install the ISO straight from here, put it on a CD, even on a USB stick. You can even try it without affecting your hard drive, and I think that is really good because other operating systems don't offer that feature. You can run it alongside Windows as well, the full operating system alongside Windows. There's also a server edition if you're into that stuff, and you can also apply to get the discs so you can get it sent to you free of charge. You do not even have to pay delivery, which I think that is truly excellent. So if we just take a look at the Ubuntu desktop itself, unlike Windows but similar to Mac, the actual bar, whatever bar you want to call it, is up the top. The launch bar, whatever you want to call it, this is where you launch all your programs from the top bar. However, if you are a Windows user, you can right click, hit properties, and move the orientation down to the bottom. So now I have it down here, very similar to Windows, but for this video I'm going to move it back up to the top. So if we just take a look, by clicking the Applications button, you get a whole range and host of applications which come pre-installed with Ubuntu, and I think some of them are just as good as things you pay for now. Massive amounts of money for this software, which you can get free versions of here. So your applications are here. There's a whole range, as I said, accessories, just like Windows, games, graphics, and internet. Of course, it's Firefox which comes with it, but you can have Chrome that is available for it. Firefox and Chrome, and I think there is one other, but I am unsure of that. There isn't even a free Office suite which comes with it, and it's Easy Office Draw, I think it's called LibreOffice. And there's Impress, which is like PowerPoint, Writer, which is like Word, and if we just take a look at it, I think it is just so great, because it's just the same. I don't think it's very different. You may get a few more fancy features in Microsoft Word, but I think it is just as good as a free alternative. So if we discard this and move on to Places, this is where you save all your stuff, like desktop, documents. It's just like File Manager, the Finder, the Windows Explorer, whatever you want to call it. I think this layout is similar to Mac and PC because it has features of both, as we have the locations on the left, like in Mac, and now on Windows if you're running a recent operating system, and we have icons and a top bar which is very similar to Mac. So there is features of both operating systems here. You have documents, blah blah blah, all the stuff you normally have, pictures, and you can put all your stuff into the corresponding folders. So if we move on to System and go to Preferences, well, this is where you manage everything on your computer. It's like the control panel or the system preferences on Mac, and this is where you can manage your computer. So all settings will be here. For example, Appearance, where there is a host of different themes you can apply to your system just by simply clicking them, and then they will change, like so. So there is many different ones. You can download even more, and I'm just going to stick with the default for now, as that seems the most appropriate to use. There's more features in there to control. You've got so much control over your machine, customization. So if you're into customization, gaming PCs, you've got it all here. If we head over to administration, this is where you admin your computer. Say system monitor, all the administrative controls are right here. You can control all the users and groups for this computer, and you can change access as you can have multiple users, which is all expected. So over in the top right, this is where you turn off your computer. So you can log out, suspend, hibernate, all them basic stuff, and that's easily accessible up here by where the off button is. Here it's just logged me out by accident because I clicked the log out button, and again, I will have to stop doing that. So, just alongside there you have the time and a calendar when you click onto it, all basic stuff. Here you can actually access your emails, so you can view your mail when you click this button. Alongside that you have the volume control, but with a twist to it, because you can play and stop and change all your sound preferences here. So I think that's really good, because you have control of the integrated sound right here. So if you've got hotkeys on your keyboard, that will come in useful. And here is just all connections, wireless connections, wired network connections. I am connected via a virtual machine wired connection. So this bar down here, if you're wondering what that is for, when you open up an application, you will see it down here. So this is like the dock where you can minimize and maximize all your open programs, as you see here. If I open up something else, if I can find something, how about calculator? Calculator will appear here, and by right clicking, click and close, you can close them, or just hit the X in the top left. So if you're a Windows user, that may seem a bit confusing at first in the top left. However, that can easily be changed by changing your theme. Over here we have multiple desktops integrated, and that's a feature I still fail to see on Windows. I've seen it on Mac, it's called Spaces, but I have not seen it on Windows yet. But Linux have integrated it here, Ubuntu have, so you can click onto each desktop and open different programs on each desktop, like so. So you can do multitasking and keep all your windows organized. Now, just to finish off, I am going to show you the Ubuntu Software Center, and this is where you will get the majority of your software for your computer. There is 36,044 items available in the Ubuntu Software Center. Here it is put into departments, so this is like the App Store, the Marketplace, but it's all free, apart from a couple of things which you will have to pay for, but that is really small amounts. So if I just type in, say, accessories, here you'll get a big long list of all the accessories you will expect to find, and you can just by clicking on one of them, if we just find one here which we want to click on, say we wanted to install DeskScribe, just click install like so. Give it your administrative password, and voila, it begins to install, and once it's installed, it'll appear in your applications and in accessories. So, say I'm looking for a specific piece of software, you can just type it in like that, as you would expect to, and you can just see all your installed software, so you can delete all your software from here. Every last piece of software, if you do not want it, you can get rid of it. And here, as we see, DeskScribe is now installed, so if we go to Applications, Accessories, you will now see it here, DeskScribe. And that is fast, easy to get software you want. So you do not have to be an experienced computer user to use Ubuntu. And as you see, DeskScribe is running up there. So thank you for watching this video. Please do stay tuned for the continuation of this series. I'll be taking a look at Ubuntu software, other Linux distros, and much more. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.